Hello, my name is Reika, and today we are going to do a short yoga flow to open up your shoulders. So we're going to start by finding a comfortable seat. I like to sit on the block or bolsters or something to elevate my hips to feel comfortable. You can be sitting cross-legged or with your shins down, Virasana. It's up to you. And let's begin by closing your eyes or just drop the gaze down. Let's take a smooth inhale through your nose. Let your spine lengthen. And exhale all the air out completely. One more time, smooth inhale through your nose. And exhale, release all the air out. Gently blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, gently bring your hands to heart. Again, inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands come to heart. Let's reach your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Bend your right elbow, bring your right hand to touch behind your neck or your upper back. Left hand, grab that right elbow, pull that elbow back and down. Soften the front ribs in, let your tailbone reach down, release down towards the ground. And make sure your head is facing forward, not dropping the chin down too much. Let's side bend over to the left side. And slowly come back to center, release. We're gonna switch side, left arm reach all the way up. Bend your elbows, hands touch behind your neck. With your right hand, pull that elbow back and down. Make sure your head is over your shoulder, chin level to the ground. Ribs in, lower belly lift in and up. And let's side bend over to your right. And slowly come back to center, release, drop both arms down. Let's do a couple shoulder rolls here, circling shoulders backwards. And we're gonna switch, circle the shoulders forward. Let's drop your left hand down on the side, right arm reach up and over. Maybe drop the gaze down towards the floor and lift the gaze up towards the ceiling. One more time, gaze down and up. Inhale, come back to center, palms face each other. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reach up and over. Option to add the gaze, moving your neck. So drop the gaze down, lift the gaze up. Again, drop the gaze down, lift the gaze up. Slowly come all the way back up to center. Inhale, exhale, hands come to heart. If you're sitting cross-legged, let's switch the way you're crossing your legs. And I want you to grab your strap. If you don't have a strap, resistance bands will do, as well as scarf, or even like roll up towel, anything that's long. It could be a belt, whatever works for you. You're gonna hold the strap nice and wide between your hands. And you're gonna inhale, reach the strap up and back behind you. Try to keep both arms straight-ish if possible. And if it has to bend, one elbows are bending, then try to be even on right and left side. So if one elbows are bending, try to also bend the other one the same amount. Another thing you can do is you can move your hands further away to create longer distance between the strap when you do this, if you're feeling tightness in your shoulders. If you're more open, you might be able to walk your hands a little bit closer, so the distance of the strap between your hands a little bit shorter for more open shoulders. And again, you want to keep your head stacked over your neck. You don't want to move your chin forward or let the head move forward. So keep your head over your shoulders, chin level to the ground. Try to gaze straight ahead. All right, next time you reach the strap up and slightly back where you feel the stretch the most. For me, I feel the stretch the most across my chest, my pectoral muscle, and just stay here and breathe. Smooth breath in, smooth breath out. And slowly release, bring that strap forward and down. Now you're gonna bring your hands a little bit closer together between the strap. Not too much, but just a little bit closer. And inhale, reach the strap up overhead, bring the strap behind your head, and bend both elbows, bring the strap behind your head, maybe even behind your shoulders, and come back up. And the whole time you're pulling the strap apart, like you're trying to rip them apart, and just go up and down. Again, keeping the head over your neck, back of the neck long, chin stays level to the ground. Let's do this one more time. And bring the strap forward and down. Lastly, you're going to put your strap on your left shoulder. You're going to reach your left arm up. With my right hand, I like to rotate my left arm. So my left palm is facing back towards the wall behind me. That's external rotation. And then bend your elbows, bring your hands to touch behind your neck, maybe touch the strap. Right arm reaches out to your right, palms facing backwards, and then bend your elbows to try to reach for either your hand or grab the strap. And if you are grabbing the strap, you might want to try to crawl and move your hands up the strap so your distance between two hands are as little as it can be, but you don't want to be in pain here. So left elbow is going to continue to point up towards the ceiling, keeping that arm next to your ear. Broaden it across your right collarbone. Again, back of the neck long, chin stays level to the ground. And breathe. Let your jaw relax, your gaze, your eyes, your forehead to also soften. One more breath in. And exhale, release. Open your arms nice and wide and rotate your arms in and out inside of your shoulder socket. And release down. Let's switch side. You're going to bring your strap on your right shoulder. Right arm reach up. With your left hand, rotate that right upper arm until the palms are facing back behind you, and then bend your elbows. Keep that external rotation of that right arm. Left arm reach out to the left, palms facing back, and then bring the hands behind your back, bend your elbows, and either you grab the strap, or maybe you can grab the opposite hand, but don't force it. And once you grab the strap, I like to kind of try to walk my hands up and down the strap so the distance between my two hands are as little as they can be without causing pain or extreme discomfort. Again, check in. Is your upper arm next to your ears as much as you can? Is your right elbow pointing up, not to the side? Is your head over your shoulder, chin level? Lengthening the back of the neck and broadening across your left collarbone this time. And breathe. We don't want to hold our breath, especially when we're uncomfortable or when we're in discomfort. So continue to just breathe in and out. Let's take a smooth breath in. And exhale, release the strap. Ooh, reach your arms nice and wide and just rotate the arm bone in and out inside of your shoulder socket. And let's release the strap, put it to a side. Remove whatever you're sitting on. And let's come into tabletop position. Hands and knees. Spread your fingers evenly. Your hands are about shoulder width. Your knees are about hip width. Let's inhale to cow pose, belly drop, heart forward, look forward. Exhale, cat, round the back, chin to chest. Inhaling, cow pose, heart forward. And exhale, round, belly button lift, tailbone down. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, we round. One more time, breathing in, connect your breath with your body's movement. Breathing out. And find your neutral spine. We're gonna do a puppy pose. I like to use blocks here, 2 blocks. If you don't have a block, you can just use your hands flat on the ground, so you don't have to have blocks. If you are using blocks, your blocks are at the lowest height, shoulder width. If you have a tight shoulder, maybe wider than shoulder width. And you're gonna walk your knees back, keeping your hips stacked over your knees. And just let your chest melt down towards the ground, forehead melt down towards the ground. What I want you to pay attention here is straight arms. So don't let the elbows bend. So keep the arms strong and straight. Palms actively rooting down on the ground. And as you let the palms actively root down on the ground or your blocks, see if you can feel the rebounding energy of your wrists and your forearms, your elbows lifting up away from the ground. So palms down, forearms, elbows away from the ground, chest and your forehead down towards the ground. See if that can make sense in your body. Feeling your armpits opening. And if you feel any lower back or spinal compression, see if you can gently lift your lower belly up and let the bottom front ribs lift up towards your back ribs. One more breath in. Open mouth, exhaling. Inhale, slowly come out of that. Walk the knees forward. If you use your blocks, put the blocks aside. Hands flat on the ground, tuck your toes under. Let's find downward facing dog, lifting your hips up and back. Notice how your first down dog feels. We did a lot of shoulder warm up. So for me, my down dog in my shoulders feels quite open, quite ready and warm. And from your down dog, let's inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Drop the back left knee down, untuck your toes. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up, palms facing each other. Bend your left elbow, left hand touch behind your neck. Right hand grab that left elbow, pull that elbow back and down. Gaze forward, chin level to the ground, front rib gently drawing in, lower belly lifting, tailbone reaching down towards the ground. Let's side bend over to your right. And come back to center, both arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, both hands down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. We're gonna step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reach up and back. Exhale, step that left foot forward between your hands. Drop the back knee down, untuck your toes. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up. Palms facing each other. And this time, bend your right elbow, right hand touch behind your neck. Left hand grab that right elbow, pull the elbow back and down. Check in, where's your gaze? Chin level, front ribs drawing down and in, tailbone releasing down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, side bend to the left. Let's slowly come back to center. Both arms reach up. Inhale, maybe look up. Exhale, both hands down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee off the ground. And we're gonna step back to plank. You can always drop your knees down in plank to modify. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Remove whatever's in your way here. And let's open up your arms nice and wide like a T, palms facing down. And turn your head over to the left so you're looking at your left fingertips. Right arm stays behind you. Don't move that. But your left hand, see if you can slide it until they're right in front of your chest. Elbows bending, elbows hugging in towards your rib cage. Now press the floor down with your left hand. See if you can roll on over to the right side of your body. Lift your left leg just a tiny bit. Kick it back behind you. Bend that left knee and maybe reach for that left foot to touch the floor. If it doesn't touch the floor, don't worry about it. The purpose, the goal is getting a stretch across your right chest, your right collarbone. If the straight arm, with your right arm, that's the arm behind you, is you don't feel much from this, what you can do is you can roll back to your belly. Rather than having a straight right arm, you can do the same thing with cactus arm. Bend your elbows 90 degrees. You want to crawl your fingertips a little bit further up and then go back and do the same thing. Roll over to the right side of your body. Left leg kicks back. Put the left foot back on the ground. Straight arms or cactus arm with your back arm is going to change the intensity of the sensation. One more breath in. And exhale, slowly unwind. And let's switch side. Left arm reach out to the left. Turn your head over to your right. Walk your hands or slide your right hand in front of your chest. Again, you can choose the left arm to keep it straight, or cactus arm, just walk your fingertips a little further back. So your choice. And let's press the floor down with your right hand. Roll on over to the left side of your body. Right leg lift off just a little bit. Kick it back behind you. Bend your right knee. Right foot come to the floor or reach for the floor. Maybe it won't touch today, and that's okay. If you feel lower back compression here, just let the tailbone release towards your left heel. There's option to always put a block or folded blanket under your head if you feel like your neck is not so comfortable in this position. One more breath in. And exhale, slowly release and unwind. Come back to your belly. Let's bring both palms flat on the ground, right by your chest, elbows hugging in, forehead come down towards the ground. Just lift your shoulder heads up and back. Inhale, baby cobra. Heart reach forward and up. And exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. Use your knees. Press up onto hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your down dog, let's bend your knees slightly. Push your hips back. Look between your hands. Let's walk or step forward to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Hands can be at your knees, shins, or floor. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, come all the way up. Circle the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart. Now grab your strap again and let's open up your feet nice and wide. Your feet are parallel. Option one, I'm going to turn so you can see better. You can grab onto the strap behind your back just like so. Palms are facing towards you. You can decide the distance between your hands. If you have tighter shoulder, you might need longer distance. If you're more open, maybe shorter distance between your hands. Another option is you can interlace your fingers behind your back. Your choice. Let's inhale, reach your knuckles down, heart lift. Exhale, fold forward. Let the crown of your head melt down, reaching the arms up and over. Try to keep the neck nice and long, so crown reaching down, but shoulders and shoulder blades lifting away from the ground as you continue to reach the arms overhead. Take a smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Next time you inhale, let's slowly come all the way up and release the hands, release the strap. Hands come to your hips and let's heel toe your feet closer back together. Coming back to the top of the mat, inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Hold the plank for one breath in. Exhale, drop your knees down for child's pose. Untuck the toes. You can have your knees wide as you want or wider than hip width. Forehead come down towards the ground. And you can stay here in child's pose, or what you can do is bring your elbows down on the ground, elbows about shoulder width. Palms, your forearms come off the ground and bring your palms together like prayer. And I like to bring my palms above, right above my back of my head. Head melt down, and we breathe here. This can be done with blocks again, which may give you a little more intensified version for the stretch. So your choice. This is a version with this block. Chest melts down. Forehead melt down towards the ground. You can stay here as long as you want. You can be here a minute, 2 minutes for more of a shoulder stretch. Same thing can be done with puppy pose with your elbows on the block. So your hip stays up, hips and knees stacked. But whenever you feel like you've had enough of this stretch, you're going to slowly come out of that. Find a comfortable seat. You can sit on a block, folded blanket if you like. And let's inhale, circle the arms up. Just notice how open your shoulders feel. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for joining me in shoulder opening practice today. I hope your shoulder feels nice and open and more warm. And I hope you have a lovely day.